This is your perfect world, huh?
Peacemaker, episode 6. Ignorance is Chris. It was insane. We got confirmation that this reality is indeed a reality where everyone is there. Well, not everyone, most are racist pieces of shit Nazis. And, this was the theory going on after many had noticed the lack of any people of color in the background in various scenes that took place in that other universe. And with White Dragon, of course, in that universe being like a hero. Turns out he's only this nice, fun-loving hero because, he's finally got his trashy piece of shit wish of what he would call a white utopia. And man, this episode, while hilarious, it was eerie as fuck. And it had me on the edge of my seat and quite frankly, feeling a little sick. I mean, that face strip selfie moment at the beginning of the episode, it really set the tone, this unsettling tone for the rest of the episode, and I think really for the rest of the season. And I love that James Gunn is having the balls to go there with this story. So what is this world? Well, yeah, it's basically Earth X from the comics, a world where the Nazis won World War II and the United States appears to be like a faction of the Nazi regime, and they're all white supremacists. And what makes it so creepy is yes, Nazis bad, but it's that there is that evil lying under this facade of happy and kind faces and oh, everything's great. Not really. Don't look under the don't look under the sheet. Under the sheet. Oh, God. Uh, Anyway, my good friend Lee, who I work with over at Screen Crush, said that when Adebayo was about to go on that walk, outside of Chris's mansion, that he felt like Walter White in the back of the SUV screaming for her not to do it. And yeah, same. But you know, that scene, it was just done so well. And like that white lady driving her car and Adebayo waving, and then the white lady looking at her like terrified. So well done, so eerie. And then when Keith drives by and slams on his brakes, jumps out of his truck and yells, "One got out, a black." Oh my fucking God. Do you know what that has to mean? One got out? That means that in this universe, they've not eradicated all non-white people, which would be extremely disturbing in its own right. They have them in fucking camps. There is no greater villain than a Nazi. So, while this is certainly disturbing and hits a little close to home, it really is bringing forth the ultimate conflict of good and evil. And I'm excited to see Peacemaker hopefully redeem himself fully of, like any questionable past that he may have had and just absolutely obliterate this Nazi regime over on this other Earth. But come on, Chris. You didn't notice that there were only white people walking around. You said, I guess ignorance really is Chris. But I can't wait to learn more about the freedom fighters that are in this universe. And God, I just hope, I hope and I pray that GI Robot is on that team of freedom fighters, or that he is brought in by Argus into this other universe, and that we just get to see him slaughter Nazis. Would you like to slaughter Nazis with GI Robot? I need that right now. I think America needs that right now. We just need live action GI Robot tearing through Nazis. That would be very good to see. Now, it was also in this episode that we got Lex Luthor. Very cool seeing him in another project and really making this universe feel connected, bringing together the whole portal thing and probably setting us up for like a mother box dark side centric culmination event. This show, it's just so good. And I can't wait for these last two episodes. So thanks so much for that question, giving me an excuse to talk about Peacemaker. So good. All right. Hey everybody, Colton here, and this is the mailbag style show where I take your questions about Marvel, Star Wars, DC, movies and streaming in general, whatever you want to ask, send it in at the email address askcoltonnow@gmail.com, link in the description below, and maybe you'll see your question featured right here on the show.